What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. And hey, guess what? We have some new information about Phasmophobia and an update coming soon. They're calling it Phasmophobia Apocalypse, and as we've expected, this is going to have the custom difficulty information, the ability to customize your game and play the game your way, as well as having the new map, the Sunny Meadows Asylum map. Of course, we'll be losing the old asylum, but that's okay. We're getting a new map. But the Phasmophobia devs, they released a brand new trailer with all this information in it. So let's take a look at that trailer. I'm actually going to pop out of the screen just for a moment so we can look at that full screen without my ugly mug in there, and then we'll talk about it in just a moment. Boop, gone. All right, let's see. So as you see, it's titled Phasmophobia Apocalypse. And let me get back to the beginning of the video, and we will play this at normal speed and make sure I'm on normal speed. Yeah. And then we'll go back later on, and we will break down some of the quicker parts that we may not catch right away. So here we go. Here's the actual trailer for Phasmophobia Apocalypse. This is going to have Sunny Meadows Mental Institution. With an outside area, which I'm kind of intrigued by. And then this is new. We'll talk about that in a minute, though. The new fuse box. Ooh. Custom difficulty. Create your own game, and you can have all the cursed possessions if you want to. You can change the settings. Not really sure what these scenes are, but we'll look at them in a minute. Camp Woodwind. New campsite, small map variant. And here's a list of a bunch of new things they're adding in the update. And of course, much more. So there's going to be some redacted things in there, of course. But let's slow this down. Let's turn the sound off so it doesn't kill your ears. And let's slow it down. Let's go to quarter speed. And I'm going to pop back in here. Hey, how's it going? I'm back. And let's just go back and kind of break it down bit by bit, okay? Okay, so as you see in the beginning, we have Sunny Meadows Mental Institution, the new map that's replacing Asylum, and from the looks of it from the beginning here, just the walk through the little doorway here, the hallway looks different. There's things you can hide behind, it looks like, so no more wide open hallways. Impossible to escape a revenant from. There's actually a shelf here that looks like you can possibly hide in behind that, or at least break line of sight, so that's a plus. Gives you some more chances to escape the ghosts in those long hallways, which makes me wonder if hallway ghosts will be a thing in this map as well or not. And in general, I like the new look of it too. It looks a lot cleaner. Now this is neat. This is like a cathedral type part of the asylum. You see the candles, the chandelier type things falling down. Looks like there's some coffins in the background. I'm not really sure what that is. And then this is like an outdoor area, like a courtyard type area or something. Not really sure what all this is about yet. We just have a very small view of this, but looks pretty interesting. Can't wait to see it. Now this is new. This is the Sunny Meadows restricted 5 small maps in 1. And from what we've learned of this so far, is it looks like there's going to be random portions of the map sectioned off. So it's going to be kind of random in how it's generated. So you won't have the same experience every time. But, so it's like a step forward. So there's some walls or some doorways blocked off. You can't go through that portion, but you can go through these other portions here. One thing we've been talking about before, want to see in this game before, is like procedurally generated maps, and this is a good step towards that. This might be probably the easiest step towards that. It's pretty spooky little aesthetic to it. And here we go, the new fuse box. I saw it listed in the end there. A new fuse box. It's got this handle you just kind of pull up to turn on and off. Cool look to it. It's a lot better than just push a little button, turn it on or turn it off, whichever way you want to do that. Yeah, that's that. So there it goes. Up we go. All right. Let's skip ahead. Here we go. Custom difficulty. Let's go ahead and get up to the menu here. So yeah, there's 3 different layers of customization here. You have a player, ghost, and contract. I'm guessing the player and ghost that's going to be, things or settings related to those individual assets in the game. Right now you see the ghost, how many types of evidence you can gather from it, the chance of it leaving fingerprints, or how long the fingerprints will stick around. If you remember in the original game, the fingerprints would stay forever. So you can do that again if you want to, or it can last for like a minute or however long you want to set that to, it looks like. We didn't really see anything. It doesn't really highlight the contract part of this, so that might be a work in progress still, or it might be something that they're going to keep kind of a surprise for us. We can customize the way the contract works out. So we'll see how that one plays out. But let's look through some of these here. Friendly ghost. You can turn it to be a friendly ghost who will never hunt, which you won't get any rewards out of that, but you can kind of go around and explore the maps and still interact with the ghost, but it won't hunt you, it won't kill you, so that's pretty cool. You can change the grace period. It looks like the max is 6 seconds. You can also change the hunt duration, small or short, medium, long. The chances of it changing its favorite room, interaction amounts, or like how often it will interact with objects around it, a ghost event frequency, so how active the ghost could be. And all this affects the rewards multiplier here. As you see right now, it's at 9.35. So you can change the ghost speed, how often it will roam from room to room, changing its favorite room. Now here's where they start changing it around. It was at 75 on starting sanity for the player, and then they change it to 100, and your rewards multiplier drops to 8.85. So you lose a little bit of your rewards from that, but you can customize it to play it the way you want to play, which is pretty neat. I like it. You can change how the sanity pill, how much it restores, how fast your sanity drains. So they upped that a little bit. They lowered how much each pill restores. So now your rewards multiplier is 10.5 times, which is pretty cool. Sprinting, ability to sprint turned on and off. How fast your player speed is. Right now it's at 50%. Sprint duration, the period you can actually sprint. And then your recharge time, how long you are sucking wind after you sprint. So, because we have the most out of shape ghost hunters in existence. Player speed, right, looks like the lowest it can go is 50%. As you can see, it kind of grays out the left arrow there. But the right arrow is still kind of lit up or illuminated, so you can still click on it. You have the ability, you can turn flashlights off so that your flashlights will not function at all. Curious if that would affect the UV light also. Probably not, because you kind of need that for evidence, but losing items on death. You can turn that off, so if you do die, you won't lose any of your stuff, but you also lose rewards as well. You won't get rewards. Now, this looks like it's part of the Sunny Meadows map here. Looks like a hunt going on possibly. And then this right here is in Willow Street. I'm not sure if they've done something different with the hunts. Why this is a part of the video here, but there's no explanation to it. It's just kind of in there. So maybe there's some changes to the way hunts work. I don't know. And then we have the Camp Woodwind. The campsite small variant. So it's a smaller campsite map, kind of like Maple Lodge, but smaller. And as you can see, there's 2 video shots here. Small campfire here, some tents around. Different look, but still it looks pretty cool. Actually, looks pretty nice. It's a different way you can play campsite. Smaller map than what we have currently. Should be pretty fun. We'll see. And then we have a whole list full of stuff that they've added to the update as well, like a new main menu. So your single player, multiplayer, training, item store, that kind of stuff. That whole menu is going to look different. The whole lobby is going to look different. So it looks like we've actually upgraded our business. So Ghost Hunting Incorporated, or whatever it's called, the business name. Looks like we're getting some upgrades, getting a new office or a new headquarters at least. So I like to add a little bit of lore to it. It's just a little story, a little backstory to it. Let's see. We also have the new shop. So And actually, let's go to the next item too, because these should pair together. Equipment loadouts, the thing we've been asking for years. So the shop and loadouts that should pair together. Should be able to get your own customized loadouts, how you want to take the gear with you, or how you want to set up what gear you take with you and whatnot. I believe you can purchase the gear you need based off of the loadouts, from what I've seen in screenshots before. Hopefully that's still a part of it. Hopefully that's something they haven't taken out. But we'll see. It's coming very soon, so we'll see. Very excited about that part though. Ghost adjustments. They didn't really elaborate on that too much. It might be related to the those 2 clips of the hunts we saw there just a moment ago. Maybe it changes the way it hunts, how things are interacted with by the ghost, or how the ghost interacts with you. It could even be how it leaves the evidence behind, or even what kind of evidence it leaves behind. They may change the evidence types up a little bit. Don't really know for sure what that's going to be. So that's one of those cool little surprises, I guess we'll have to figure out once the update has released. We have the ID cards and collectibles. So ID cards is pretty cool for multiplayer stuff. You can kind of show off your progress and kind of represent yourself as a professional ghost hunter, right? But then this right here, the collectibles. This is something new we haven't really seen much about yet. That I'm kind of wondering what they're doing with this. Is it like a portion of the lobby or the headquarters where you can store things that you've collected on your ghost hunting trips? Kind of like how they did in Forewarned. You have that little room to the side where you have all the treasures you've picked up on the maps that kind of serve like a collectible, like a little room you can show them all off, like a little showcase kind of thing. Who knows? Could be pretty interesting. We'll see. And then the report system, so you can get rid of those pesky trolls in multiplayer mode, the ones that like to burn all your smudge sticks and eat your sandy pills and just make things miserable for you. You can report them. Hopefully not play with them as often or ever again. So the new fuse box, we saw that little lever you flip up, instead of the push button fuse box. Player stats, so you can see how many times you've died. That's the most important stat in the game, right? Hopefully it includes things like how many times you've seen certain ghosts, how many times certain ghosts have killed you, which ones are your I guess best ghosts, ones you are able to correctly identify without dying the most often. I don't know. New interactables. I don't know what that. I guess it's new items in the maps that you can interact with, or the ghost can interact with. So, some new things added to the game. It's pretty fun. New sounds. So, a whole new set of sounds being added to the game. Whole new possibilities to really scare the player a little bit. A little jump scare, possibly. We'll see. And much more. So as we know, they like to have some redacted items in the updates too. So I'm sure that's what that is referring to a little bit. That's your update. That's the Phasmophobia Apocalypse update. And of course, the big information that everybody wants to know is, when is this update releasing? Well, here's your answer. Tuesday, the 27th of September at 12 p.m. Is that Britain Standard Time? Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast in America, that is 7 a.m. So it's going to be a nice early morning update, but I will be here for it. I will be streaming that morning and for most of that day, actually. And then again later in that night as well. So, hey, be here for that. I'll be streaming that all day, all night that night. Come hang out. Come join us. Let's explore this new update together. We'll have some fun, maybe add some new challenges or create some custom game modes and just have some fun with it, really. But yeah, that's pretty much all we know about the new update so far. Hey, and if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like. Let me know you like this. If you didn't like it that much, then just whatever. Just don't worry about it. And also, if you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. But yeah, that's pretty much what we know so far of this new update, at least what they released in the trailer. which is pretty exciting. So, hey, if you like this video, leave it a like. Let me know if you enjoyed this, and leave me any comments or questions you may have below, and I'll go through those and answer as many of those as I can. Also, hey, feel free to come hang out in Twitch chat with us as well when we play, usually at nights after 10:30 or so Eastern time, that is. And that's at twitch.tv/echelonxn. Of course, the link is below in the description for that as well. We're playing a lot of this before the update comes out, and especially once the update does come out. We'll be streaming that morning live from 7 a.m. So come hang out and chat. We'll talk about the game in general, or the update, any questions you may have for that. Or once the update is out, we can, play through it together, have some fun with it, tweak some custom settings, just make it kind of our own fun little thing if we want to, create some different challenges and whatnot. We'll have a lot of fun with it, so come hang out. And also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel here on YouTube. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos leading up to the update, as well as plenty of videos once the update has dropped. If there's any more updates or any more teasers, trailers, notes that the devs may post in Discord or anything, I will be doing more videos, kind of like an add-on kind of video for that as they come out. So keep an eye out for those. Again, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so that you will be notified when those do come out. Hey, thanks again for watching the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.